हेडफोन भी पहन लिया। एक्सट्रीम का टाइटल दे देते हैं। हॉगवर्ट्स GW है। साउंड बहुत ज्यादा है। सेव इमेज एज सेव चेंज। हाँ, सब कुछ हो गया। आ जाओ, सब कुछ हो गया। तो माइक चेक। हाँ हेलो, माइक चेक 1 2 3 4। सब कुछ हो गया। आ जाओ। इतना कम क्यों साउंड आ रहा है? माइक चेक। हाँ हेलो, माइक चेक 1 2 3 4। चलो अभी ठीक है। इसका थोड़ा सेटिंग भी बिगड़ चुका है। सॉरी फॉर
Menu
द
reader. Off. Press
मेनू।
space bar to toggle.
ये सब क्या बोल रहा है? पता नहीं क्या बोला वैसे। अभी ठीक है। मेरा गेम कैप्चर ठीक है। ओह, मैं यहाँ पे कुछ कर दिया। रिसेट टू डिफॉल्ट। हाँ अभी ये गेम खोल दिया। गेम कैप्चर हो रहा है नहीं, देखूं। हाँ, गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। 5 बजे हम स्ट्रीम करने बैठ गए। मेरा पता नहीं क्यों सर्दी लग गया है बहुत गंदा सा। हाँ 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 हाँ। ठीक है चलो, मेनू रीडर
Accessibility. Menu
ऑफ
reader.
रखो। नहीं, कैमरा शेक 1 से ऑफ कर दे। कैमरा शेक ऑफ, कलर ब्लाइंड मोड, टॉगल एम मोड ऑफ रखो। लेफ्ट हैंड ऑफ, कैमरा डेड जोन ऑफ, कर्सर सेंसिटिव 1 रखो। ऑडियो विजुअल ठीक है। मिनी मैप ऑन है। टेक्स्ट साइज नॉर्मल, थोड़ा बिग कर देगा, छोड़ो रहने दो। हाई कॉन्ट्रास्ट टेक्स्ट सभी ठीक है। F2 कंटिन्यू। हाँ, F2 एक्सेप्ट। ये सब मैं ऐसे भी पढ़ के क्या ही कर लूँगा जिंदगी में। लिंक अकाउंट, स्किप साइन इन ब्रो। हॉकवर्ड ब्रूम दिया कुछ है। वीडियो फ्लू क्राफ्टेड। बाप रे, मेरा गला बैठ गया रे पूरा। हाँ, मेरा लग गया। ये जो वाइब्रेशन होता है ना, इसमें फील है पूरा। चलो अभी मैं क्या लेके आना, बस लाइट ऑफ करना है। आता हूँ। सब कुछ सेट है। हाँ, दे दो जो भी दोगे, दे दो ना, कुछ दिक्कत नहीं है जो भी दो। अरे भाई कितना कुछ दोगे, थोड़ी सब कुछ पहन के मैं घूम पाऊंगा? Hard benchmark and evaluation. Your hardware has been completed and recommended graphic settings have been applied. Press to view change. पीछे से साउंड आ रहा है, क्यों लग रहा है मुझे? नहीं अभी आ नहीं रहा। तो फिर सेटिंग्स करना पड़ेगा। सेटिंग्स देखे क्या यूट्यूब में वीडियो? देखते रुक जा। वाह 2 इयर्स का क्या ही लूँ मैं? सब कोई 2 इयर्स पहले डाला है क्या? हाँ
These are the best Hogwarts Legacy PC settings for maximum FPS in-game whilst maintaining the game's amazing look and visual fidelity. Starting off in the display options, we're looking at window mode, which we have to set to windowed full screen. There isn't a full screen exclusive option in Hogwarts Legacy for some reason. In theory, that isn't too bad because number one, this isn't a game where we care too much about the latency that typically comes with a windowed mode, and also windowed full screen in recent games has performed the same, if not better, than an exclusive full screen. So just go with windowed full screen for this. Monitor is obviously just going to be whichever monitor you want to have the game running on. I've got it running on my Asus main monitor. The next three settings for me were then default grayed out. The reason for this is that resolution is grayed out because we're running in a windowed mode, and rendering resolution and anti-aliasing mode are grayed out because we have an upscaling type selected by default. For me, it is DLSS. For you guys, it might be to one of these other ones, or it might even be set to none. Completely depends on what your PC is and how the game recognizes it and defaults when it turns on. But what these upscaling types do is they are rendering out your game at a lower resolution. So for example, this is currently rendering out my game at 67% of my 1440p. That's going to give me a nice FPS boost, but it's going to make the game blurry. So then it automatically performs an upscaling method to make the game look as if it's 1440p, but with better FPS. And in this game currently, running these upscaling methods is basically necessary in order to actually achieve a good level of FPS that actually makes the game playable beyond 60 FPS. Now, I would recommend one of two options, and it's kind of personal preference because they both perform very, very similarly, but they have slightly different looks. The first of which is DLSS, and you should only have this available if you have an NVIDIA card. I would recommend that then you select the upscaling mode to DLSS quality, and then turn up your upscale sharpness to somewhere around 0.6. The upscale sharpness on DLSS is very, very sharp, and this will give you an almost over-sharpened look, which I know a lot of people will like. However, I'd also recommend that you try out AMD FSR 2 at AMD FSR 2 quality, and this will be available no matter what GPU you have. It's available, it's open source, so NVIDIA cards like mine can still run it. For this, I'd recommend you turn the upscale sharpness all the way up to max. Now, these both have slightly different looks. I'd say AMD FSR looks more true to what the game would look like without an upscaling mode running, whereas DLSS sort of has a nice sharpness on top of it. So try both out, see what works best for you. I like AMD FSR 2, so I'm going to stick with that. Then, we go down to NVIDIA low latency, reflex low latency latency. You've got the options of off, on, and on plus boost. Ideally, the way you're going to figure this out is you look at your build and you say, is my GPU considered...
रुक जा भाई, एक तो पहले इसका साउंड कैसे ऑफ करें. X मैं तो इसमें सुनूंगा ना. बाप.
And one of the most anticipated games of this year is finally here. And for all the Harry Potter fans, Hogwarts Legacy represents a dream game. Created by Avalanche Software using Unreal Engine 4, the team managed to take full advantage of this engine and deliver one of the most gorgeous open-world games. But just like most other recent, let's start with the issues this game suffers from. Fortunately, the game pre-compiled its shaders, which is great. Normally, this step should only occur the first time you run the game, but for whatever reason, every time you run Hogwarts Legacy, you'll see this step. It doesn't take as long as the first time, but it's still annoying.
Here are some tips to remove stuttering in Hogwarts Legacy. I also have a dedicated guide on my YouTube channel. First of all, upscale type. Make sure that you're using DLSS at quality. If you don't have that, use FSR at quality. It will really help for stuttering and also your FPS. If you have frame generation because you have an RTX 4000 series, make sure that you're using it. You will gain a lot of FPS with this. For graphic option, I recommend to go with medium because you really need to look at the amount of VRAM that you're using in this game. This game is using a lot of VRAM. So as you can see right now, I'm at 6.6 gig. Really important texture quality, lower this if
sharpness on top of it. So try both out, see what works best for you. I like AMD FSR2, so I'm going to stick with that. Then we go down to NVIDIA.
जैसे हम लोग का ये विंडोज फुल स्क्रीन रहेगा, ये तो ये रहेगा, ये क्वालिटी में रहे. अपस्केल स्केलिंग 1 कर दे तो क्या होगा? फ्रेम जनरेशन क्या करने बोला?
Low latency, reflex low latency. You've got the options of off, on, and on plus boost. Ideally, the way you're going to figure this out is you look at your build and you say, is my GPU considerably stronger than my CPU? Do I have an older CPU and a sort of more up-to-date GPU? If that's the case, where your GPU is strong, go for on plus boost. That will give you the best performance benefit. However, if your parts are kind of more in line with each other, you can sort of think about when they came out. So I've got a 3090 in my build, and I've also got a 12700K, so a fairly recent Intel CPU. On will give you the best results. If you don't want to go through that whole process of figuring out, just try both out and see what works better for you. You can run some benchmarks in the game, turn the FPS counter on, and see what works out best. Then, VSync, definitely turn this off. VSync means that it will make the game operate at no higher than your monitor's refresh rate. We don't really want that to be the case. We're actually going to limit our FPS in the next step, so just leave VSync off. Speaking of which, frame rate. I've currently got it limited at 60 FPS, and that's not how I'm actually going to be playing the game. I've just done it for this recording, because right now, OBS recording this game, it's a bit stuttery, it's working a bit weirdly, so I just wanted to turn this down. For you guys, I would recommend that you set this setting in here to whatever your monitor's refresh rate is. So if you've got a 60Hz monitor, run the game at 60 FPS. If you've got a 144Hz monitor, 144 FPS, and so on. You might have one of these weird FPSs if you've got one of those overclocked kind of monitors, like 160 or 165. For me, I have a 240Hz. I want this game to stutter whilst I'm recording. In fact, it might have just stuttered there while I did it, so we're not going to do that. Then, for these next 4 settings, these are all sort of post-processing effects. We've got motion blur, depth of field, chromatic aberration, and film grain. In an ideal world, I would just say turn all of these off. Even though this is a cinematic game, motion blur, I personally don't like. You might like it, but it does impact your GPU performance, so I'd recommend you turn it off. Depth of field, a similar thing in this game. I'm actually quite liking it because it does really add some nice cinematic effects to some of the big landscapes that you look over, so I'm actually currently keeping that on, but personal preference. These next 2 ones, though, chromatic aberration and film grain, I'd recommend you just turn these. And film grain is adding image grain like it's a film. Neither of these are ever good settings in games, even if you're going for a cinematic look, so I would recommend you have multiple GPUs, or you then just fix options. By default for me, this game was recommending me to run everything at ultra, which definitely didn't feel right because the game was running pretty badly, and I tweaked around and I find what worked best for me and what should work best for you in general. So, starting off with effects quality, it says it sets the quality of particle effects to modify the complexity and fidelity of visual effects. Now, interestingly, when we start moving any lower than that, I don't really see any effects happening in the background. It's only really when we come down from ultra. So based on that, my assumption would be leave this running at high. It shouldn't affect performance much whatsoever. Conclusion, that is definitely going to affect your FPS. So I'd run this at high. Then material quality, I kind of treat this similarly to textures, where materials and textures and all that are things where in a single player game, you really want these looking very, very good. So I would recommend, once again, you run this at high. Then fog quality. This is one where I'd recommend you turn metric of difference going from ultra to high. When I started going lower than that, you start getting bushes and trees looking a bit badly put together, should we just say. So I would recommend that you run this at high. There is a lot of foliage in this game, and it's all part of the immersion of it being a single player game. So keeping your foliage high when you're flying around in your room and stuff, it's a nice thing to keep up. Then, because texture quality, it says on the right here, it says impacts to high or down to medium, but
effect quality यहाँ पे high low high हुआ, low medium.
For me and for most of you guys running decent GPUs, just keep it on ultra, okay?
Low medium ultra. High low high. Low medium ultra texture quality.
View distance quality. This is an interesting one. I would try out between medium and high on this. View distance is quite important in this game in certain scenarios. When you're out in the open, you want to get a good kind of view of the vistas around you. So I would probably keep this on high on my build, but view distance can turn down later on if you're still experiencing problems. But start with it on medium or high and run with performance. So this really should only be having effect if you're really CPU bottlenecked. So if you've got a really old, come in here and start turning this down. For me personally, I've got a good CPU. Take it down to CPU. It's nothing to do with GPU for population quality. Ray tracing, reflections, shadows, and ambient occlusion. Unfortunately, with the fact that this game doesn't run the best out the box to start with, you just can't run ray tracing on this game right now. You might not even have this available if you are not running an RTX card, obviously, but even if you do, ray tracing is still not quite there in terms of performance, even with the up in Hogwarts Legacy, because it's such a good control to adjust 80%. Speaking of the NVIDIA control panel, you need...
चलो अभी क्या करना है, यहाँ पे जाके डिस्प्ले कैप्चर ऑफ करके गेम कैप्चर ऑन कर देना है और जाना है हॉगवर्ट पे। सब कुछ ठीक हो गया है। अप्लाई सेटिंग्स करते, एक्सेप्ट, साउंड पे जाओ, म्यूट ऑफ कर दो, म्यूजिक को थोड़ा सा कम कर दो, 80 कर देते हैं। कंट्रोलर लंबल, कंट्रोलर का पन्ना पता नहीं है, ये कंट्रोलर का है। Hogwarts Legacy support use an auto save feature. चल माउस कीबोर्ड पे खेलता है, ये खोल देता है. Adjust slide until the image is barely visible. Barely visible. ये लग रहा है मुझे. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Witchcraft and Sorcery as a 5th year student. Terms begin 1st September. ठीक है. Appearance. ये लड़का अच्छा लग रहा है. ये भी अच्छा ही लग रहा है. ये नहीं अच्छा है. तो लड़ this looks good. ये क्या है ऐसा? ठीक है. ये अच्छा लग रहा है. ये अच्छा लग रहा है. गोल वाला चश्मा हैरी पॉटर पहनता है, पर हम लोग आज पहनेंगे दूसरा, क्योंकि हम लोग हैरी पॉटर नहीं है. बाल बाल बहुत सारा है. इसका मुंह पे क्या हुआ है? मुंह पे नहीं कर सकते कुछ. हेयर कलर. सफेद दिए. This also seems cool. Braided. This looks also cool. This is the normal one. And this looks like the Panjan. Huh? Oh. I think I will go with that once. कहाँ गया? ये अच्छा है. ब्रेडेड नहीं, थ्रू आउट द गेम मुझे ब्रेडेड नहीं चाहिए। लाइक दिस, ये लेते हैं। कहाँ गया? दिस वन। हाले नहीं। सफेद ही रखते हैं, चलो। स्कार्स। ओह, ये तो मेरा है, पर नहीं रखते हैं कुछ। गेम में तो कैरेक्टर अच्छा ही बनाते हैं। आईब्रो कट। किसने नोचा भाई को? This looks, फेस पे कोई कार्ड ना हो तो क्या कुछ दिक्कत है? आई कलर के लिए एक बार ऑफ करके आता हूँ मैं। रुक जाओ। ग्लासेस। आईब्रो कलर, आईब्रो पहले लगा तो लूं। दिस इज माइन। अपने वाला ही लगाते हैं। ये अपने वाला ही लगाते हैं। ब्लू आईज। हो गया।
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
That was quite something.
It was wonderful.
Oh.
I believe I'm really going to. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to. I am indeed a student, but I could. A few cobwebs and some dust. That was quite something. I'm eager to get to. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
स्टोरी करो ना।
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
ये ठीक है। फास्ट नेम सीआर दे दो। विजार्ड होता है तो अभी तो लड़की होते हैं, अभी कांड कर देते हैं। चलो सब कुछ ठीक ही है शायद। ये तो ठीक ही है, ये भी ठीक ही है, बाल भी ठीक ही है, थोड़ा सा एकदम पिंक हेयर हो गया। ये सूट कर रहा है ऐसा। सफेद से अच्छा तो ये सभी लग रहा है। This looks nice. हाँ, पर नॉर्मल हेयर लेंगे तो फिर क्या मजा, गेम खेल रहे हैं ना, थोड़ा तो यूनिकनेस होना चाहिए। पर्पल चलो। ना भाई अभी तो कांड लग रहा है। हेयर कलर कहाँ है? अभी तेरा बाल ही कैसा अजीब सा लग रहा है। ये वाली सही है। ओ भाई ये तो सेक्सी लग रहा है। पिंक दे दे। हाँ वहाँ कुछ लग तो नहीं रहा। I love this one. थोड़ा सा भोंदू लग रहा है बट ये कैसा लगा, हिट मार्कर बढ़ गया। ये और इसमें क्या फर्क? ये बड़ा ही ना चोमू लग रहा है। भाई अभी जाता, चलो इससे निकलते हैं। अरे भाई ये तो फोरहेड बड़ा सा लग रहा है। चलो ना मेरा ना तेरा, ये वाला के निकलते हैं। सेलेक्ट स्टार्ट योर जर्नी। सियर सियर यहाँ पे क्या थे?
Ah, it appears we are almost ready to depart.
Almost.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
You?
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea.
Chalo.
As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Not at all.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good
Punchy.
to see the old pile of rocks.
किसको देख लिया तूने? ऐसे करके क्यों देख रहा है? साला घोड़ा कहाँ गया? ग्लिच हो गया? कल ही गेम लिया हुआ, आज ही ग्लिच होना शुरू। नया है भाई, अपडेट मारा हुआ। ये कौन है? Wonder Bros. Ah. मुझे ना ठंडी लग रहा है। मैं एक्सटेंड ये पहन लेता हूँ। क्या बोलते हैं उसको? हुडी। भाई घोड़ा क्यों नहीं है? या फिर होता ही नहीं है?
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a fifth year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well,
सबको
you
भाई
couldn't
लाइफ
have
में
asked for
प्रेशर
better
है।
mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher,
He's
he's also
a
remarkably intuitive
देखा
and
देखा
gifted
भाई का
wizard.
मुंह पे हंसी देखो।
Mr. Osric is
Smile
prone to
देखो।
flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
इसको भी चाट दिया साले को।
Have you seen this?
क्या? Ragnarok Goblin
I
Revolution।
have. Opinions
पढ़ने तो
differ as
थोड़ा
to
देर
how
के लिए।
great a threat Ranrock really
थोड़ा
is.
अनपढ़ हूँ तो टाइम दे।
Although I've
क्या
yet to
देख लिया
convince
तूने?
my colleagues at the
क्या है
ministry,
ड्रैगन?
I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam?
How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities.
Ah,
Before I could respond, I received this.
what is this?
It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
Safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
लो तो
Nor
मुझे भी
do
दिख रहा
I.
है। मुझे भी नहीं दिख रहा है लौड़े। तुझे कैसे दिख रहा है? मैं तो तू ही हूँ। हाँ दिख रहा है दिख रहा है।
Merlin's beard.
How did
Wait.
he?
We do.
मर गया मादचो। अभी भी घोड़ा नहीं आया। ऐसे ही चला आ गया। Where is Professor Bro? अभी आया। ओ ये ग्लिच नहीं था, सॉरी, गेम का गलती नहीं था। ड्रैगन आ रहा है भाई।
The key! Give me your hand!
हो गया। चलो मैं अब हेडफोन खोल के थोड़ा ये पहन लूं।
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
पता लग गया। हाँ चलो 1 घंटे के लिए खेलेंगे, 6:30 7 तक खेलते हैं। खा ले बेटी, बेटी पुष्पा।
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
Died.
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I think मुझे सेंस
I'm
थोड़ा
feeling
बड़ा
better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
मुझे देगा? सेंस थोड़ा बढ़ाना है। कहाँ पे मिलेगा सेंस? विंडोड मोड, फ्रेम जनरेशन ऑफ विसिंग ऑन करके देखो, बाहर जाके देखूंगा। हाँ मिल गया। कैमरा शक्ति ऑफ है। कर्सर सेंसी 1.5 तो कुछ नहीं होगा। 1.1 बहुत दिन पीसी में हाथ ही नहीं देर लग रहा है। आ रहा। How is the graphics? Yep.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may
मुझे
be.
दिख रहा है रास्ता, चलो चलते रहो।
Mind your step.
Professor Fig, I have traveled here for K to
Where
क्या
do you
करना?
suppose your wife
हाँ,
got the port
मुझे
key
एक
that
सेकंड
brought us
ये
here?
करना था।
A good question. Miriam spent
हाँ,
years
एक
searching.
सेकंड विसिंग ऑन करके देखता हूँ मैं। विसिंग विसिंग कहाँ है? ऑन करो।
Of a long forgotten form of ancient magic.
चेंज हुआ क्या? ना तो। Nothing changed, bro.
magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
मैं तेरे आगे जा सकता हूँ क्या?
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
चलो जी.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
क्या करना है यहाँ पे?
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
Use your camera to select active target. ठीक है.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there.
इधर up there, इधर.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
उधर थोड़ा देख के आए आप. ओपन. मैं इधर देख के आता हूँ. कुछ मिले तो. भाई मिल गया. मैजिक वर्ल्स है इधर. मैजिक वर्ल्स.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
वाह अंकल जी वाह. या मुझे भी सिखा दो. Hero.
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
ऐसा है क्या? The mini-bomb shows where you're supposed to go in the middle. This objective, press V to toggle. Objective, okay. Cross the way I have tried to fit so.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
ये भी घूम के आता हूँ. ये कुछ.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
जो सबका था पता नहीं अभी इधर जान दे नहीं जानते
What's this? Professor Fig!
भाग गया लोड़े बुड्ढे साले देख क्या करना है
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
While searching through ruined castle, the Scottish open growing doorway.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Oh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
Gringotts visiting bank.
Vault number 12, I presume.
Yes, yes.
Precisely.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then.
Come. खजाना
Stay
मिलेगा
close.
जय को फटी हुई है आपकी बुड्ढा जी आ गया गाड़ी
After you.
ये चलाने देगा
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there?
So करा
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
सर डरावना क्यों है
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
पहुंच गए वार्ड.
Here we are.
Vault number 12. While searching through ruins, Kushal happened.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
रुक जाओ, वहाँ पे खजाना है, लेकर आया.
Vault 12. Thank you for your help.
अंदर मोमबत्ती कैसे जल रहा है? आपको जादू आती है? नहीं आती. लगा
What
मत
do you
देना.
suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here.
मुझे दिख रहा है सामने कोई.
Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes,
Reveal.
a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
क्या बोल रहा है? Steady your hand. Guide along symbol. ओह, ऐसा है.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If
Revelio.
what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
आपका गोद में चढ़ जाए.
Revelio. I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos क्या है? You acquire light charm, switch after it has been spotted.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
अभी मारने आ जाएगा, मजा आएगा.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Dissecto! Levioso! Deposo! Levioso! Protego! Confringo! Deposo! Exposo! Protego! Confringo! Levioso! Deposo!
मुझे ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा.
Stay close!
आपका पास ही तो खड़ा हो.
Lumos.
Professor?
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
जाने का बाद
What's
बाद में
happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
तू गायब क्यों हो गया? हाँ.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
चारों है अब.
Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
पहले हम ये लेके आएंगे.
Lumos. Revelio.
और कोई चेस्ट वेस्ट.
Lumos.
एक एक कर करना है क्या?
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
ऐसा भी कुछ.
Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
पीछे है क्या?
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once. Protego!
Hold Q during protector to stun enemy with.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
भागो
Revelio.
Hello? Are you there?
Professor Fig.
Yes. Godric's heart, I'm glad you're all right. I'm somehow back in the
Lumos.
entry room to the vault.
I don't see a way to open the door.
There must be something. I'll keep looking over here.
ढूंढता हूँ रास्ता
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
इसका वॉइस का मेमोरी दिखाएगा
Follow my lead.
डबल डोर क्यों लग रहा है टीचर होगा ये
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes. And if we are correct, Charles, the
Percival
ritual wizard who completes
Rackham.
the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
मेमोरी निकाल के उसमें डाल दिया
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise.
the magic that Miramar
The magic that Miriam had
Miriam
always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in there.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
चलो निकलते हैं यहाँ से। रैग्नारोक या क्या नाम था उसका?
Are you all right?
Yep.
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
We are in the jungles.
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability
To end up
to
here.
end up here.
And this music is
Come.
Hogwarts.
We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Sorting ceremony. What the fuck is that? Yep, we are going to Hogwarts. Yep. Where is it?
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
What is a sorting
I'm
ceremony?
no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me. Of course.
Okay.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Yep. चलिए। वो क्या नाम है? वो वाला छतरी।
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Prepare it to meet the headmaster.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Dumbledore नहीं है headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
Over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Yep. दोस्ती करोगे मेरे से कोई खाना दो ला भाई अच्छा अच्छा खाना दिख रहा है मुझे ये कैसा
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
ये इसका नाम प्रोफेसर ब्लैक है हेडमास्टर का
Welcome. You're just in time.
Have a seat. बैठ जाओ कहाँ पे भेजते हैं आप देखते हाँ बोलो कुछ कैप्ची
Ah, yes.
Yes,
A bit older than the others, aren't
you?
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I can't wait to start classes. I can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds. Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit.
But your
But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Ambition, loyalty. Loyalty.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others. You do not give up easily, do you? You're undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
What is a Hufflepuff? Choose a different house हो सकता है क्या? The Hufflepuff had take choice account sorting. इससे क्या होता है? Nursery, Graveyard, Slytherin knows Nursery.
And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening.
हाँ जो दिया वही लो
Better be Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff ये लो कर दिया क्या चलो Hufflepuff में बैठने चलो
And one more thing.
One more.
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
क्यों? वही तो खेलना था मुझे. Quidditch.
Enough. It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Okay.
I said, I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
उठ के जाने बोला, सिंपली बोल देना लोड़े। ज़्यादा।
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley. Would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
Professor Weasley है आप। आप हो
As I
Professor
was
Black।
saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
ये common
It's
room?
quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff Common Room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Helga Hufflepuff. Helga Hufflepuff. Helga Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff. Helga Hufflepuff. खुल गया सिम
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're
सो
welcome.
जाता हूँ
I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
तकिया वकिया है ना पूरा अंदर चद्दर तकिया सब मिलेगा ना सोना का है दिखाया भी नहीं कहाँ पे सो रहा है अच्छा ये भाई ये क्या है चार
Looks like
लोग
everyone's gone.
फिर साला
Let's
लेट
head to
कर
the
दिया
common room.
फास्ट देरी लेट कर दिया ये है तुम्हारा बिस्तर इतना सेक्सी यहाँ पे बकचोदी कर सकते क्या कांड मार दी मैंने सोचा चलो खा लो उठा उठा और एक खाओ एक से नहीं पेट भरता और ले लो
Lumos.
और एक नाइस एक कौन खाता है ऐसे
Revelio.
वीडियो करा तो मैंने और कुछ मिला नहीं क्या है चाय ये गायब नहीं हो जाना ठीक है बेकार गेम कहीं पर न
Revelio.
यहाँ पे भी खाना चल
I'm convinced that Binns called on me in class the other day just to embarrass me. How am I supposed to know what year the flu network was invented?
He's absolutely sweet on me, I'm sure of it. Every time he's around me, he's crying at
Lumos.
me. It's like being courted by a manticore.
Revelio.
My
तो अभी सीख रहा है मैं पहले ही सीख
Seems
रहा
mind having her mother as a teacher at all.
हूँ
I'd hide in my common room if it were me.
हेलो जी चेस खेलोगे मेरे साथ पूरा काला कर दिया जीत गया देखा इस साले ये तो खुद से जा रहा है ये देखो मर गया आपका तो दीदी अलग ही टैलेंट है कहाँ पे आ गए यहाँ से आए थे क्या ऐसे नहीं आए थे देख लेते फिर भी क्या है अंदर यहाँ पे खाना क्यों नहीं रखा है ये तो 9 से भी है मेरा रूम में है ये रूम में नहीं है जो भी हो यहाँ पे दारू है क्या ये केक उठाया ये क्या है हाउस चेस्ट प्लेस ये वैसे नहीं खुलेगा शायद, जो भी हो और एक कप का खा लो, पेट भरती रहना चाहिए।
Revelio.
ये क्या है?
There's not one week gone by I haven't had a howl from my mother.
ये कैसे?
Do you think we'll learn how to brew our tempia?
Revelio.
Not that I
कुछ
care.
करने नहीं देगा अभी से।
I suppose some introductions are in order.
क्या नाम है? लिनोरा?
Oh, hello.
हाँ, hello.
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year.
Yep.
Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself. Especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm not worried. I do have a lot to catch up on.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... being that far behind. I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a
भाई का
hard-working
टैलेंट है लास्ट दिन
Hufflepuff,
पढ़ना सब
you'll
कुछ,
prove yourself in no
या
time.
फिर ना पढ़ के
I'm
चले आला।
hardworking too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by
तो
the
ज़्यादा
way.
बक मत।
Lenora Everly.
चुप हो
Well,
जा।
mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
You think you should have नहीं
It
बकना
was
नहीं।
nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course.
लेनोरा।
Adieu.
और कोई है? आप बात नहीं करोगे मेरे से?
Arthur's got you. It's all
You
right.
don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big
Big
castle
castle.
for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Arthur Morgan.
Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Shame, I think magical bits. क्या करे?
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Yep. Have you ever had a pet?
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Chalo. Good
Nice
luck.
meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
मुझे सोच रहे मेरा पास क्या है तुझे नहीं पता.
Anyone fancy going to Brood and Pet?
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes?
Yep.
I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Adelaide.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So
क्या
tell
बोल
me,
रहा है
I've
अंकल?
been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
If you don't mind, I'd prefer to just forget about it.
Oh dear, it must have been bad. I mean, of course it was. I know I would have been terrified. Sorry. Well, anyway,
I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide.
एडलेड आर्थर
Of course.
और एक दोस्त
And
भूल
good
गया
luck.
कौन था लैंडली नाम
Is
था
the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
ज़्यादा बोलेगा छोड़ दे तुझे
Revelio.
मैं उसके पास जाके देख क्या भाई जी साला खाते ही रहेगा क्या तू करेगा भी कुछ पूरा घर पे खाना ही है
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
क्या देगा मुझे बुक आ
Here
गया
you are.
अभी ये पढ़ना पड़ेगा इसे पढ़ के देगा क्या
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year.
ऐसा है क्या
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you तो बोल रहा है
Thank you,
बोल
Professor,
दिया
but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay. मुझे ना नींद आ रहा है
This way.
आ रहा हो मुझे ये दिख गया है
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will
Revelio.
also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
हाय बहुत पुराना हो गया आपका एक मैं ये खा जाता हूँ
Simply cast Revelio on it and we'll see what the guide says.
Rumor to content some okay. Hi. This is a each challenge has a special reward on the take a shit.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
बादाम थोड़ा खा लेना चाहिए सलाद ले लो चलिए मैडम जी अंधेरा थोड़ा लग रहा है इसलिए मैंने ऑलमोस्ट ले लिया आंटी जी मुझे पता है नींद आ रहा है सो जाओ से होगा क्या आंटी जी
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You can okay. जाना कहाँ है? मुझे ना नींद आ रहा है बहुत गंदा. The right side of the map where you find academic find interesting. Okay. The library continue. Professor will unlock a friend for AD2. Okay. ये अच्छा है.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
चल. ये क्या खोल दिया मैंने? Settings. Save game. Saving हो गया. Save complete. Exit game. Yes. चलो गाइस, ज़्यादा तो स्ट्रीम नहीं किया पर अभी सोना पड़ेगा तो मुझे आ रहा है नींद. ठीक है, मतलब सोएंगे थोड़ा देर के लिए. कितना बज रहा है? 7:30 8 बजे तक सोएंगे. निकलना भी है तो चलो आज खेलेंगे शाम को या फिर दोपहर को गेम. टाटा, लव यू ऑल. आज से करेंगे वो भी शुरू, क्या बोलते हो उसको, शॉर्ट्स वाला. ठीक है, टाटा, गुड नाइट एवरीवन.